Morning guys, I just did a quick video on a pound-dollar trade I took on yesterday morning. Now I did intend on taking the rest of the week off. To be fair, I've been feeling a bit under the weather since Tuesday. I did struggle trading on Tuesday just because I was feeling quite unwell. So I decided to, on Wednesday morning, I just really wasn't feeling well. Still on Wednesday morning, so I decided to take the rest of the week off. I had a good start to the week. We caught some very good moves on Monday, Tuesday. So I decided just to take a rest, take a break away from the screens for the rest of the week, recharge the batteries, hopefully come back on Monday recharged and feeling fresh and feeling better. So as it happened, I had one trade still open from Wednesday morning that I took before I made the decision to take the break. So I needed to manage that to its conclusion, which I did during Wednesday afternoon and yesterday. I wasn't at my normal trading desk yesterday, so I was just on my laptop managing, like I said, just managing the open trade that I had from Wednesday morning. As it happened, when I came to the screen at about 10 past 10 on Thursday to manage the trade had closed out to its conclusion overnight, so I had no further trades on, and I had no intention at that point of taking any new trades on. But I had a bit of free time, 15-20 minutes of free time just while I was having my breakfast made for me, which was very nice, I might add. So at that point, the screen was open, the pound screen was open. I was looking at the charts and looking at the price action, how it was moving, and decided to just take a quick look and see if there was anything worthwhile setting up. The first thing I did, like I said, it was about 10 past 10 when I came to the chart, so the first thing I did was I marked off my 10 o'clock data, so that anything to the right of there is live data, live trading data, and the red line was my short trigger and the blue line was my long trigger based off the previous 4-hour completed open and close prices. Looking at the price action, price was making lower highs, lower lows, so it was pointing down for me just pre the 10 o'clock new trigger levels. Once the 10 o'clock data had arrived, I started the process of marking off the highs and the lows. So we can see the low of this movement down was made there just before 10. Price then went on to make a full bias change with the low, lower high, higher low, and higher high at that point of the chart. It just so happened that this higher high happened through the long trigger level. So on seeing that, I decided to just place a trade just on the pound dollar. I had no intention of looking at any other chart at all. It's just that this was open on the screen in front of me. I placed a long order to enter it above that red arrow, 152.25 +2 plus the spread, and then rounded up to the nearest whole number. So that was for me 152.30. You can see from the screen in front of me the price very quickly moved through first and second scalper targets, which was great. Breakfast still hadn't arrived by this point, and I'd already reached the first two targets, so that was great. The stop had been moved to entry on the last part of the scalper trade. Still 3 parts of the swing trade open. If I just zoom out on the charts quickly, just so you can see exactly what happened then during the rest of the day. Still not feeling too well today, so pardon the coughs and the sniffles. As you can see from the charts there, we hit the first and the second target, which was around that point there. Sit through a little bit of price retracement before ultimately price moving back up to reach the third scalper target there and the first swing target there. So at that point I'm all out on the scalper trade. All 3 targets hit there and the first swing target had been hit, so I went through the process again of moving the stop loss to 50% of its original size for the remaining 2 parts of the swing trade. And then it was a case of, just for the rest of the day, just checking on the charts and managing the remaining 2 parts of the trade. Now again, you can see where I had to sit through a slight retracement in price there, not trigger the stop, so the last two parts of the trade were still live. Coming into the end of the UK session, there was a bit of sideways action before ultimately price made that sort of 4:30 move right up there through the second swing target. So now the stop's at break even for the last part. We're at the back end of the day UK time, and I decided to actively manage the trade for the last part with a view to just locking in some more pips before the trade closed out, because I genuinely have no intention of taking any new trades on. So I used the active trade management strategy at this part of the chart there, which was to trail the previous two swing highs and swing lows, depending on the direction. Because it's long, I'm trailing the previous two swing lows there, which I confirm once price makes a new high. So initially the the stop loss was moved to the low there, 152.98, so it was 152.95 rounded down, and then I basically left the chart then. Excuse me. Basically left the chart, didn't do anything again for the remainder of the evening, just due to the way I was feeling. You can see price moved, had some sideways movement into the US and Asian sessions. Coming back to the charts this morning, still had one part left over of the trade. Price was at this level here on 53, 53.40, 53.50 when I came to the charts. The third swing target you can see is at 53.80, so it was only around 30 points away. So I made the decision to again actively manage the trade. For the sake of 30 points, I'd rather lose, if price was to turn, I'd rather lose 30 points than lose 130 points if price came back down to my stop level at entry. So I actively managed the trade again to this blue arrow there. And then price decided to carry on going up through the third swing target. So that was great. So from that trade yesterday morning, about 10 past 10, you can see there from the charts the general price action and the direction is up. Had to sit through some tiny moves back down here, but ultimately the trade ran to its conclusion. It's hit all of the target levels for me. So it's now approaching 11 o'clock Friday morning UK time. I have absolutely no intention of doing anything further. I still feel very croaky, very stuffy, so I just intend on taking things very easy for the remainder of the day, and hopefully feeling a lot better for Monday morning and starting trading again. Hopefully we can have another great week like we've had this week, with plenty of points to be made. So that's it for now. Probably as you can see from the charts, I'm just trialing a slightly different platform. It looks like TradeStation. It isn't. It's a platform called MCFX from the people that do multi-charts. It's just another one of the charting platforms I'm looking at. I'm previously looking at NinjaTrader, which I really like. There's just a couple of things regarding indicators that I'm not 100% happy about. Other than that, I really like that program. But this MCFX, I get free with my new broker. Get access to it free with the new broker that I signed up with. So I'm using it just as a charting platform. I'm just trialing just to see what it's like. It may or may not get used full time for me. Who knows? But that's it. So have a good rest of the day and a great weekend. And I'll see you all Monday in a live trading room, and hopefully we'll get some more points. Alright guys, have a great weekend. Thank you.